Hey guys, welcome to my very serious guide on Risk of Rain 2. I've got my coffee and a will to live, so let's get this going. I've accumulated about 40 hours already in this game, so I'm very credible and can help you reach that god tier status in the game like everyone else does. We all really just crave that power to smite down all of our enemies in a single stroke. It's really addicting and I could see why God would like being God. Anyway, what you're first going to want to do before we start anything, if you haven't already, is complete 3 stages in a row with commandos so you can unlock the Huntress. Every other character in this game means dick all unless you want to struggle your way through life like I do, so unlocking this character is a necessity. The Huntress allows for insane mobility around the map with their blink, has really good damage with their glaive, and a heat-seeking auto attack so you don't even have to aim, while also having a very sleek figure for all of you incels out there to drool over. It's really a combo that'll have you raging in excitement in many more ways than not. Then you're going to want to choose the difficulty you play on. I prefer the medium difficulty because it says the game is meant to be played on this difficulty, but sometimes I like to be a little bitch boy and be even stronger than God himself, so I'll play on the easy difficulty to relax and wind down after a long day of playing on the medium difficulty. Alright, once you get in game, I'm going to assume you aren't a complete autist and figured out how your abilities work, but I'll explain them real fast for any of you really slow viewers out there. Your auto attack is a heat-seeking arrow, your glaive does damage and bounces off enemies, your blink lets you teleport around, and then the arrow storm rains down arrows reducing the enemy's armor. The combo you want to go with is to arrow storm the enemy, throw all your glaives, and then auto attack while blinking whenever you need to escape. It's a very easy combo, so please don't tell me your dick got stuck in the window after you couldn't follow the instructions. It'll make me lose even more hope in the human race. Anyway, on to the items you want to focus on. Honestly, all you need is the lens maker's glasses, soldier syringe, armor piercing rounds, backup mags, and toughest times to be successful. Also, having at least one harvester scythe is nice because then your crits heal, but I'm too retarded to complete the prismatic trials to unlock it, so it will not be included in this video. Also, keep in mind that builds change based on which character you're playing. For the sake of this video, I'm only going over the Huntress. If you're looking for builds on the other characters, then this isn't the place to be. You were supposed to click on that other recommended video and then make 3 rights until you make it to the other character guide section. Sorry man. Each lens maker's glasses gives you 10% crit, capping at 100%. Your character already having a base of 5% crit, you will want to have about 10 of these. Each shoulder syringe increases your attack speed by 15% with no cap, so stack as much of these as you can. Each armor piercing round increases your damage to boss enemies by 10%, with the first one increasing it by 20%. This item is nice for the teleport boss but doesn't help with any other enemies, so keep that in mind. Each backup mag gives you an extra stack with your glaive, so you want to get as many of these as possible, and then each toughest time gives you a higher percent chance to block all damage from an enemy attack, but each stack of tougher times has diminishing percent chance as shown by this graph. Then you just want to get any movement speed item you can find. I personally prefer Paul's goat hoof because it increases your movement speed by 14% permanently and 14% more for each stack, but you'll find what items you like to make you speedy quick. You're an intelligent viewer, you can do it, I believe in you. Alright, now into the gameplay. What you're going to want to do is start to haul last, looking for chests and killing enemies during the search for riches, picking up all the items you can but also going as fast as possible while looking for the teleporter. The teleporter has floating particles around it that are easy to see, so just look out for those while searching for chests. Also, over time the difficulty will start to go from easy, medium, hard, very hard, insane, impossible, I see you, I'm coming for you, and ha 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 ha, getting progressively harder as time goes on and stages are progressed. Now let's talk the bosses. On the first 2 stages, the only bosses that can spawn are the Beetle Queen, Wandering Vagrant, Stone Titan, or Clay Dune Strider. You want to hope for the Beetle Queen because out of all of them, she seems to be the easiest. Your attacks are very easy to dodge and you can easily see when they are about to fly off at you. The Wandering Vagrant is just annoying as fuck because when it gets low health it starts to explode and you have to hide behind an object or essentially have your very soul stripped from your body as the explosion hits you. It also shoots off a charged ball attack that's very easy to kill with a glaive thrower just shooting it, and a rapid ball attack to keep you on your toes. Then you have the Stone Titan who has an auto lock laser, which is kind of bullshit, but you just need to hide behind something when you see him lock onto you, so he isn't that bad, but on later stages he gets really annoying because 2 ticks of the laser can kill you. Then the Clay Dune Strider just gives you the big suck after he gets low. The suck damages everything around it and heals for some damage done. If you move far away enough from him, then you will escape his grasp. He also has a heat-seeking ball move that does hella damage. Just try to dodge them when they fly at you and you'll be fine. On the 3rd stage, 3 possible bosses can spawn: Magma Worm, Imp Overlord, and the Clay Dune Strider. The Magma Worm is the most annoying piece of shit in this whole game. If I could remove anything from my life, it would be the Magma Worm. It just burrows everywhere and acts like it owns the place, but in reality it's just the Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob and it ain't shit. Just run away from it and hit it whenever you can. He's one of the easier bosses because all you have to do is run away, but it's the most tedious one since you can't be damaging it 24/7. Then we have the Imp Overlord, which I think is one of the easiest bosses in the game. The Imp Overlord will teleport on top of you and use a melee attack that smashes the ground, and will use an attack that throws shards at you. Honestly, nothing too special about it. You just gotta hit him and dodge his attacks and you're good to go. Then on the 4th stage, only the Magma Worm, the Imp Overlord and the Stone Titan can spawn, with the overloaded Magma Worm spawning later on in the game. The overloaded Magma Worm is the same as the normal Magma Worm, but takes longer to kill and shoots electricity everywhere. Just try to avoid him like the normal Magma Worm and you'll be fine. He can also appear in the third stage along as the game goes on, so pay attention to that. After you defeat the boss on any of the stages, you will be rewarded with an uncommon item which is of green quality. Then you'll have to sit in the portal range until it reaches 100% before you can move on to the next level. You can be in this range while killing the boss, so usually charging the portal isn't much of a problem. Now I'm going to go over some of the random things you can find. The Shrine of Chance teaches you about gambling and how you can lose all of your money in a matter of seconds only end up shit. The Shrine of Combat summons hard mobs to fight that'll give you a nice chunk of money, but be careful because sometimes they are kind of difficult. The Shrine of Blood sacrifices health for money. I highly recommend this shrine because it helps you loot the chest faster. Just be careful about the mobs around you before you use it though, because you will die. The Shrine of Woods doesn't matter, no one uses it, just use it 3 times in a row so you can unlock an item. The Shrine of the Mountain makes the boss fight double as hard, but you get double the items. So say you activated the Shrine of the Mountain then killed the harder boss, instead of getting 1 great item you will now be given 2, and these will be the same item. The Shrine of Order is when you've decided to end your run or troll your friends. I'm not going to explain how it works, just use it because it's kind of funny. The Noon Altar spawns a blue orb around the teleporter, and after you kill the boss it will spawn a portal to the Hidden Realm where you can use lunar coins to get more lunar items, exchange items for better items, or unlock the artificer character. The lunar orb spends 1 lunar coin to get a lunar item, kind of like a chest. The Altar of Gold sucks dick, so don't ever use it. The multi-shop terminal lets you choose between 3 items. The 3D printer, which can really make a run, takes an item of the same quality and then gives you the item that's displayed. So say there is an extended mag in the 3D printer. Since the extended mag is a white or common item, it will take a white item from you, and the same goes for if the item was green. It will only take an item of the same quality. Now for chests, money barrels, and equipment barrels. Money barrels, you guessed it, give you money. The regular chest will give you an item of any rarity. The large chest will give you an item of green or higher rarity, so no white items. And the legendary chest will 100% always give you a rare item, which is the highest of quality of item. Then for drones, don't really worry about them unless you have a good chunk of cash, since they fall off really hard later game. And that's about it. The purpose of a roguelike is to learn the game over time and progressively see yourself getting more and more powerful with the experience of the game and collecting items, so there is still much for you to learn about the game that you haven't already. Also make sure to play the game with friends if you even have any, but probably don't, since the game turns into risk of friendship when playing with friends and it makes for a fun experience. Anyway, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this, and because I like bigger numbers. See you guys.